Welcome, Middlers, to the Medium in the Middle podcast. My name is Stephanie, and I take you on a journey of self-discovery and spiritual exploration. I am a Reiki master teacher, a spiritual and business mentor, and of course, a psychic medium. And I am here to share my story and help you tap into your extraordinary abilities. Join me every Wednesday as we dive into the realms of intuition, energy healing, and all things mystical. Whether you're a seasoned spiritual seeker or just dipping your toes into the magical waters, this podcast is your go-to source for inspiration, guidance, and a whole lot of lessons and laughter along the way. Let's get started. Hello, Middlers. Welcome back. Welcome to episode 238. My name is Stephanie, and I am the medium in the middle. And today we're talking business. And this is for all of the small business owners and all the side hustlers. With my Business Masterclass coming up next week, I just love talking about business. And this is an episode I've been wanting to do for a while. And it's about your schedule when you are starting a new business or when you are not yet fully booked. So it's really important around some strategies that you take and around your mindset. So this episode is more of a mindset focused episode, also with some business strategy. And even if you don't own a business, this will be helpful around how you think about things and where your mindset goes, where your money mindset goes, where your abundant mindset goes. So I'm excited to bring this conversation to the podcast today. Okay, so coming in with the card pull for today, I went on Instagram Live and I pulled a card with you guys. You voted for the Kyle Gray Angel Guide Oracle, and I pulled the card Composure. Take time to gather your thoughts and energy, because there's a good chance that you're experiencing a buildup of frustration and annoyance at this time. You are a passionate, loving, and joyful being, but at the same time, you don't want to be taken for granted or underestimated. The warrior within you wants to rise up and fight, or at least prove your skills, talents, and worth. But drawing this card indicates that right now you're not going to be respected or heard in the way that you deserve. Angel wisdom is guiding you to retreat, reflect, and compose yourself before proceeding further. So take time to ask your angels and guides to help you compose your thoughts and your energy. Know that the divine hand of the universe is upon this situation and everyone involved, and there's no need to worry about anyone's karma but your own. Just retreat, refuel, and regain your composure. I'm going to read the extended message as well. This card encourages you to step into the energy of equanimity. Equanimity is a Zen-like state in which you refrain from reacting to a situation out of fear and separation. Right now, angels of pure divine light are helping you feel guarded and guided, and encouraging you to recognize that you have an incredible force of love within you. Okay, that's our card this week, Composure, from the Kyle Gray Angel Guide book. Okay, and then quickly jumping into a few announcements. The next mediumship practice circle is this Saturday, October 19th at 11 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. No experience necessary. We are just practicing. I repeat, no experience necessary. We are just practicing. There is no expectations. Come at any level of mediumship. It's a great way to practice with a stranger. My Business Masterclass is happening next Saturday, October 26th. You want to catch it live, or you can watch the replay. This is for any small business owner or side hustler who just wants to make more money in 2025. There's no minimum requirements. You could be making $500, $5,000, $50,000. It does not matter how much money you're making right now. As long as you want to make more money in 2025, this workshop is for you. Make sure you sign up and put it on your calendar and attend the 3-hour masterclass to set yourself up for 2025. You do have to start planning now. I know 2025 seems far away, but it's coming up quick. So I run this masterclass once a year. It's always a big hit. the Strategic Business Planning Masterclass happening on October 26th from 11 a.m. till 2 p.m. Mountain Standard Time is only $222 Canadian. This is the best 3 hours you will spend in your business. And this workshop, if you put your mind to it, can make you thousands and thousands of dollars. I'm so excited. I will see you next week in that course. And then quickly, Reiki trainings. We are moving into November. You have 2 more chances to learn Reiki in 2024, November and December. The next level 1 is November 9th and 10th, and the next level 2 is November 23rd and 24th. I will see you in some class over the next few weeks. But speaking of my Business Masterclass, this put me in the mood to talk about business, which brought this subject that I am very passionate about, and it makes me upset, sad when I see this happening. Upset because the business owner in me is screaming, "Don't do this." And sad because that people think they have to do this, or that they are in the mindset of lack. So what am I talking about? Let's lay the groundwork of this scenario because I've heard it a million times. So I'm going to use the example of you work a Monday to Friday, and we'll use Reiki as an example. You want to start doing Reiki sessions and adding them into, let's say, your weekends. You want to work Saturday and Sunday in Reiki, and you want to work Monday to Friday at your job. My first question is, when are you working on Saturday? And the response I always get from new businesses or people just starting out, well, I'm available all day. Pardon? And I'll say again, no, but when do you want to work on Saturday? Well, I could work anytime. And I'll ask again, no, but what is your ideal hours on Saturday? Well, whenever people want a session. If your schedule is open from 8 a.m. till 8 p.m. and people can book a session whenever they want, whenever they're available, whenever works for them, my friend, you are in a lack mentality. And in this episode, I'm going to explain to you why. Now, I get it. You just started. You want to be fully available when any customer coming your way wants to come. 8 a.m., 9 a.m., 10 a.m., 11 a.m., 2 p.m., 3 p.m., 6 p.m., 7 p.m. It doesn't matter. When they want a session, you are available. Eventually, you want to move away from that and you start to make your hours shorter and shorter and shorter because no one wants to work from 8 a.m. till 8 p.m. You'll have one client at 10 a.m., one client at 1 p.m., one client at 6 p.m. You've wasted your whole day for 3 clients that could have been done at 1 p.m., 2 p.m., and 3 p.m. So I want to tell you straight off the bat, if you have your schedule wide open, you are in a lack mentality because for sure you are thinking, I just want to be available if anyone wants to book. I'm not doing anything else, so I could take a session whenever someone wants to book. Now, outside of the lack mentality, there are other reasons why being available from 8 a.m. till 8 p.m. every single day or on your one day off is a bad way to start your business. Number 1, if you hate mornings, but you want to be available mornings, you are now building a clientele who want and like mornings. What if when you're fully booked in a year, you don't want to work mornings anymore, and there goes half of your clientele? Another thing that you want to think about when you're leaving your schedule wide open from 8 a.m. till 8 p.m. is if you clicked on someone and you saw that they were available from 8 a.m. till 8 p.m., they had an appointment at 8 and 9 and 10 and 11 and 12 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. And if you don't see anything that is available for you, please message me upon request and I can work at 10 p.m. or 1 a.m. or whenever you're available. What is the first thing going through your mind? Oh, this person's not booked, so they're probably not good. So I'm not going to book. If you have 10 appointments available tomorrow, that's a red flag for me. Now, when you're first starting out, it's okay that you're not fully booked. But I want you to decide, is it 24 hours before? Is it 12 hours before that you're going to start to close off your day? So let's say it's Wednesday and my Saturday is open 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. and I'm a brand new business. So on Wednesday, I'm going to say, okay, well, my friends just asked me for lunch. So I'm going to close my schedule and I'm just going to work 2 to 8. All right. And then on Thursday, I'm going to say, oh, I really want to go and hang out with my friends at night. I'm just going to work 2 to 6. So then I'll close it again. And then on Friday, when no one else has booked, I'm going to close the day and give myself that day off. Or decide I'm going to spend that time somewhere else. What I'm not going to do is keep it open from 8 a.m. till 8 p.m., crossing my fingers and my toes and everything else, hoping and wishing that anyone books something anywhere, anytime. You are working for yourself to be in control of your schedule. So be in control of your schedule. I even do this when I have one person book. If I have one person book at 2 o'clock, I'll shut off the 6 p.m. appointment because I want my next appointment to book at 3 o'clock. Not at 5 o'clock. That would give me a weird gap. So I am manually controlling my schedule all the time to make sure that it fills up in order. I don't want to have a session at 2 p.m. and 6 p.m. That's a waste of time. So I'll close my 6 p.m. and when the 3 p.m. spot fills, I'll open the 4 and 5. Yes, this means that you are looking at your schedule daily. You're seeing what's booked. What do you have to adjust? What can you close? There's even certain booking systems that can make you look busy. So they'll just automatically shut off half of your appointments. There is strategy in business. So if you are someone right now who is like, well, yeah, I can do Reiki 8 a.m. till 8 p.m. on Saturdays because that's the only day I could do Reiki. My 2 questions to you are, number 1, how many sessions can you do a day? If you can do 3 sessions, that means you're working for 3 hours. Number 2, what 3 hours do you want to work of the day? Do you want to work 10 to 1? Do you want a lunch break? Do you want to work 10 to 2? Do you need some time in between? Do you want to work 10 to 3? Do you prefer afternoons? Do you want to work 2 to 5? When do you want to work? You are the business owner. You are in charge. You decide when you're working. So if you can take 3 people and you want to work 2 to 6, perfect. Those are your hours. Someone wants an 8 a.m. appointment, they're not your client. Someone wants an 8 p.m. appointment, they're not your client. And I've seen people get trapped in this where they'll say, message me, for availability, and say Tuesday's your day off. And someone's like, hey, Steph, can you take me on Tuesday? Oh, I really want the money. I really want the appointment. Okay. And then, in a few weeks, that person wants to come back. Hey, Steph, I'm only off on Tuesdays. Can you take me on Tuesdays? Oh, it's my day off. But yeah, I'll come in for you. Okay. And then now I have built a person who always wants to come in on my day off. So I'm always coming in on my day off for this one person. And what have I done? I've just shot myself in the foot because I didn't say no the first time. No, sorry, Tuesday's my day off. I'm either not the person for you or you have to find another time that's available. So I challenge you to ask yourself, why are you available from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m.? If you can only take 3 sessions in a day, that's 3 hours plus 15 minutes in between. That's 3 hours and 45 minutes. Why are you open for a 12-hour day when your maximum is 3 hours and 45 minutes? And if it is a lack mentality, now you know where your work is. It is abundant. People will come to you between 2 and 6. And I did this too. I learned the hard way. I was open from 8 a.m. till 8 p.m. and I slowly closed it and closed it and closed it. And now I see clients between 2 and 5:30. That's it. Do you have an 8 a.m. appointment available, Steph? No. Do you have an earlier appointment available, Steph? No. Do you have a later appointment available, Steph? I work till 6. No. I'm not your person. Abundance. You know who I am the person for? The person who can come at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, and 5 o'clock. I'm their person. Oh, you're in a different time zone? Not your person. Oh, that time doesn't work for you? I'm not your person. Abundance. And I know this is true because in the experience that I always remember when I'm trying to really drill this in my mind is I don't do morning appointments for other people. I also don't book morning appointments for myself. Like, do I want to go to the dentist at 9 a.m.? No. Am I going to the doctor's at 9 a.m.? Nope. Am I going to anything I need to book. If it's before noon, I'm like, ugh. But if my mentor has an appointment at 9 a.m. in the town over, guarantee you I'm taking it. Oh, 9 a.m. is the only time you can take me? No problem, I'm there. I'm awake, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, ready to go. Oh, you can only see me at 10 a.m. in the next town over on my day off and I have to wake up early? Yep, I'm there with bells on because I really want that appointment. If I didn't really want that appointment, I wouldn't go. I wouldn't make it work. I wouldn't book the day off. I wouldn't get up early. I wouldn't do whatever I have to do. So for all the business owners starting out, if you are only working, maybe a few days a week, or if right now you're going full time but you're not fully booked yet and you're 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. every single day or Monday to Friday, I want you to ask yourself why and start manipulating your schedule. If you are fully open tomorrow, you're not anymore, 10 to 2. Fine, someone can book a last minute appointment between 10 and 2. After 2 o'clock, you are doing Instagram, working on marketing, working on your website, taking photos, answering emails, making stuff on Canva. You're doing whatever, but you're not sitting around waiting for someone to book, hoping and praying. While I'm on my business rant, you've heard me say this before, but also your client time is only about probably 40% of the actual work. The other 60% of your time is all behind the scenes business stuff. So your 3 hours of client work, call it 4 by the time you set up, clean up, whatever, you're doing still an additional probably 5 hours that day of behind the scenes stuff. So even though you're open 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., you're still doing work. And I always like to recommend that you give yourself hours. Pretend your hours are 10 to 6. Between 10 and 2 is when you do all your admin. Between 2 and 6 is when you see clients. If you only have clients between 2 and 4, then you do clients from 2 to 4, and then from 4 to 6, you do more admin. Admin is where you're working on your business. So I hope this gets you thinking. I hope this opens your mindset. And this isn't only about, booking and schedules. This can be applied to anything. Do you have a lack mentality? Are you just waiting for the shoe to drop? Or are you taking charge of your schedule? We become entrepreneurs so we can be in charge of our schedule, not so that we're a slave to anything that wants to come in at any time, anywhere. If you want more business advice like this, please join me next week, October 26th, in the Strategic Business Planning Masterclass. I can talk business strategy all day long, and I will help you make 2025 your best year yet. I hope today's episode gave you something to think about. Maybe have you review your schedule, when your availability is, what your ideal availability is, what you would like to work. I hope this encourages you to close some availability because you are abundant and people will come to see you between 10 and 2 because that is when you are available and they are excited to see you. Please subscribe to the podcast. I release new episodes every Wednesday. I would love a rating and a review wherever you listen. You can follow me on Instagram at Medium in the Middle. I post a lot of content over there, very Reiki focused. But we have fun on Instagram. Remember, I only have one account and I will never DM you or ask you for money or tell you want a reading. Those are all scammers. But until next Wednesday, Middlers, when I see you in your ears, I hope you have a wonderful week. Bye. Close them schedules.